Just watch this very video. You'll be shocked at what this very girl is saying. Things are happening.
My name's Favor. I'm a 27-year-old girl. I won't say I was, how would I put it? Bad relationship led me to the state that I am now. Because I started work. There's one company at Akbara Ogun State, b0yfriend Industrial Limited. So when I started working there, I met this guy. We started dating. Most of the people around there were telling me, don't date this guy, he's a player, he's this, he's that. But I'm this kind of person that if you tell me not to, don't go close to this person is a bad person, I would want to try and change that person. So even my brother then was working at the same company. He warned me. We even had issues at home. So he told my mom about it. We had a series of arguments because of this issue. I was adamant. I was so much in love with the guy, so I was not ready to listen to anything anybody was saying. So he told me at one point in time that he wanted to rent an apartment. That since I'm working, that I should support him, that we can be staying together since my place from work to my place is far. And I said, okay. Then I supported him. Then he got an apartment. We started staying together. My mom, she had stroke then. Money I was supposed to be giving to my mom, I was giving it to the guy because I want to support him. So he was stopped at work. Then I became the breadwinner of the house. I was providing. When he lost his job, he started becoming violent. There's nothing I would do that would please him. He started using different kind of things on me, like this tonic stick, pistol. He would use it on me. He would beat me. I was still trying to cope. So there was a time he beat me at midnight. I ran home. My mom said I should not go back to him. My brother said if I should go back to that, they would disown me. I said okay. After a week, he called me on phone that he wants to see me, that it was important. When I went there, he started crying that he's sorry, that it's the work of the devil, that he doesn't know what he's doing, that I should take him to church. Foolishly, we went to church together. So I told the pastor then that look at what is happening, that I don't want to continue with him. I don't know if the pastor and both of them connect. The pastor was like, that he's my husband, that I should not leave him, that if I leave him I will suffer it, that is the work of the devil, blah blah. Meanwhile, I don't know any of his family members. The only person I knew then introduced me to was his elder sister. She stays at Ajibule. If you see that one, so Dogu biscuit. She has this tattoo all over. She has 3 kids, but she's no longer with her husband. That was the only person I knew in his family. So he's always telling me that he's an orphan, that he doesn't have a mom. So it was I felt pity for him. If I should leave him now, he has nobody. The sister that is supposed to care about him, she doesn't care. So I still went back to him. My mom became terribly sick. They called me that my mom was very sick. I went back home. I stayed for a week. Then he called me that I started doing prostitution, that I should come back. That is a lie, that this and that, that I should be going once in a while, that I'm going to see my mom once in a while. I was in love. I stayed back. So I wasn't. My brother then said he wants to cut off communication with that. I should not come back to the family. That he doesn't want to have anything to do. And then I got pregnant. When I got pregnant, when my mom found out, she almost. But she said, okay, that children are blessings from God. That he should come and see my people at least, even though it's introduction. We should do. He kept on postponing. He's going to come for introduction tomorrow. He's going to come for introduction next month. Till I gave birth. I gave birth through C-section. So when I gave birth, that was when he brought out his real character. So on my Facebook, there was this man. He was outside. He's in Italy. We've been talking. So he was I told him everything about what I'm going through. Then he said, when he comes to Nigeria, we're going to see. I don't know how we found out about it. I started threatening the man. Anytime the man comes to Nigeria, he's a cultist. He's a cult member of this IE, that is going to mess him up and all that. That the man has to cut communication off with me. That night, he woke me up that we should go to bus stop, that he was very hungry. I was like, who am I going to leave the baby for? He said I should bag the baby. That was around, it's not after 9 p.m. Let me just 9 p.m. that day. We went outside. Then he collected the baby from me, placed the baby on the ground. Then he brought out cutlass. I don't know where he went to keep, because I started to whip me. He was beating me all over. Then I started crying. People all securities, then they gathered. They were what's wrong? They said that I was sleeping with different men, that I'm cheating on him, that he got to find out on my Facebook, this and that. Then they dragged me from. So I don't know, there was one particular woman that stays in that area. She knew my mom, but I don't know her based on the fact that I was too young then to. But then she contacted my family. My family came over and took me home. Then we arrested him. After we arrested him, after let's say a month, he came with one man. He said the man was his pastor. They came to beg. After begging, my mom said I should not go, but that the only thing she would release me for is when he's ready to pay my bride price. Then I started having issues with my mom. Mommy, you don't want me to live my life. I'm no longer a baby. This and that. I was talking to my mom. My mom was like, if I should go, that they're not going to have anything to do with me again. I said, no problem. That I haven't counted it that I don't have any family. I want to separate me with the father of my child. So when I went back, so most of the time, a week, 2 weeks, he will not come home. I'll be the one struggling. I'll be washing this. There's this thing they call abafo. People that wash clothes. So I'll pack my baby. I'll go and wash clothes. So in a few months after, I started feeling itchy down there. I started feeling itchy. I was having sores. If we are seeing my private parts, then it's not something you can look at. Right? Then I went for things. They said this I have a chlamydia, staphylococcus, and hepatitis B. Started looking for then I confronted him. Then he said that it's a lie, that I want to sleep with another man. Then he turned it against me, that he even noticed that he was itching, that he wanted to ask me, but he doesn't want me to feel bad. So my son started becoming sick. When we took him to the hospital, they said he had adenoid hepatophy, that as he's growing, that it's going to be coming down, that it's going to be reducing. But if we can't wait, that we should do an operation. Then I started noticing that the man I was staying with was now looking skinny. I was like, Joe, what's wrong with you? You're looking somehow, you look sick. He said there's nothing wrong with him. So I went to my mom's place and I apologized to my mom. Then I told her all I was going through. And my mom said, okay, that if I'm ready to come back home, that I should let her know. The mom collected my child from me. That she said I should go and fix myself, that I should get a job, I should concentrate on myself. So my brother got angry, was like that the guy is using jazz on me and my mom is supporting me, this and that. And I still didn't listen to my brother. So my brother went to confront him. They had physical confrontation, they fought. My brother beat a lot. Me, myself, I went to the police station. I carried police. I went to my brother's house and I arrested my brother. So my brother came to beat my husband. So it was not a serious issue. So my brother was not like trying to tell him that the person is maltreating his sister. That was why he had issues. I did not listen. We later settled the issue. And my brother said I should not come back home. That my mommy does not like, my mommy will never see him again if she doesn't hand over my child to me. My mommy refused. That no, that it's her grandchild. So all of a sudden, he just left the house. I came home one day and I saw that most of the properties are gone. Then I started noticing that I became sick. I wanted to go back home. My brother said no, that I should not come back home, that I should go and fix my life, that when my life is in a good shape, that I should come back home. So I started like working. So there was this company I went to. They asked me to go for hepatitis B and HIV test. And mine was not, because I've treated the hepatitis B. So there's nothing wrong. So I went there. Then they called us for interview. After the interview, I started working. So like 2 months later, some doctors and the production manager came. I was like, are you this so person? Then I said yes. So I followed them to the office. They said, do you know you have HIV? I was like, HIV from where? How? I don't understand. You're suffering from HIV. You don't know. How will you say you don't know? I said, HIV. I was crying that day because most people at my area then, they knew I was working at that company and they know me. So people started talking about it. If I'm working on the road, this person has HIV. I didn't know how to go about it. I was home for almost a week. I could not come out. My mom was calling me saying, what is wrong with you? Are you not going to come and see your child? Your child is very sick and she's not strong. I could not go home because I was looking like I was emaciated. I could not eat for almost like a week. Almost a week. So I finally got the bonus and I came outside. People were talking. Then I just walked to my mom's place and I told her that I'm sick, but I could not bring myself to tell her that I have HIV because I don't want to break her heart. So my brother called me on phone and said someone told him that I had HIV. Is it true? I said no, that is not true. My brother said it's from a reliable source. That person was working at the company I work. I said it's not true. I just debunked the rumor. Then my mom became very sick. She could not use part of her body. So one day, me and my brother were having issues at home. Then he just started like, you that has HIV, just started talking. He just gave my mom heart attack. We rushed her to the hospital. She was on oxygen. Before we could know it, she just started crying. The next thing, we lost her. So from there, my brother carried police and arrested me that they should hold me that. And because of my mother's death, I didn't know what to do because I lost everything. I was really doing well. When I was still working at that company, I was doing well. At least then I was collecting 70,000 naira for my salary until I met that guy. So I just called a friend of mine. She came with her husband. Then they bailed me out. Then I carried my child, staying with my child. On one certain morning, my child had convulsion. It was convulsing. So all these Alagbo women, they said they would give one Agbo, they call me Letutu. They gave it to him. His body came down. In the next 3 minutes again, it happened again. Then they used this pancake oil. So the third time they said, convulsion, no, they go pick that I should take him to the hospital. I didn't have a dime on me. So I called the friend. The friend said she can loan me 3,000 naira. I took him to the hospital. While he was there, I asked the friend to wait for me. I went to his sister's place, the one I know of. I was like, and say, I don't know where your brother. See what happened. See what they happen. Then she said that did she follow the brother to my father's house at any point in time? That why am I coming to meet her? Then we started having arguments. She just called this area girl, all these area mamas. They started beating me. They tore my pants on the road. They tore my pants. They tore my clothes. They tore everything on me. Then they pushed me out of the compound. There's this thing. People that are here, maybe they will know Oyedeji Street as they call it. That it was some social from bloggers even carried it then because I was naked on the street. Then I just picked up myself. Then I started walking. People were like, "Why are you naked? This one, they don't use this one." One woman just gave me clothes. That was why I wore. But before I could come back, the doctor said I have to go and get an injection. That one is 11,000 naira. Started looking for a way to get the injection. Then the man said, the doctor said, they will have to move my child out of the ward because I've not made any deposits. I started begging. I went to there's a Bara bus stop along this Badagry Expressway. I started begging there, please, help me. My child is dying. I was even showing them pictures. Help me. My child is dying. It was a few people that supported me. I got almost 15k that day on that bus stop. Then I went back to the hospital. They gave me the injection. The doctor was still insisting, "Madam, your baby is okay now. You can take your baby home." I was like, "But you're going to admit this child now." Then he said, no, he's okay. Since he's not the one that is eating. But his eyes was pale somehow. He was trying to play, but his eyes was still pale. And I brought him home. Then he was not like saying, my daddy was crying. So I was not like showing him his daddy's picture on the phone. See your daddy. Though he doesn't know his dad, but I don't know why he was just saying my daddy. Then he slept on my arms and I laid him down. I just said I should sweep and I should look at him. I was like, this child has not eaten. Let me wake him up. I was trying to wake him up. He was not waking up. Then I noticed that foam was coming out from his nose. Look at in form of spit, but it was much. And I rushed him to the hospital. While we were going to the hospital, I noticed that his fingernails has turned purple. His fingernails turned purple already. So when we went to the hospital, the doctor said, this child is dead now. He's already dead. I just ran out of the hospital. I went to the main road. I was just saying that God should just take my life. People were like, it's okay, that this and that. God, everything happens for a reason. Stuff like that. I went to my brother's place that night. I was like, see, Hansel is dead. My brother said he doesn't want to have anything to do with me. That the only thing he can do to support me, that he's going to give me money, that I should go and look for a land to bury my child. And from that instant, I should not come close to him, that he has little kids. And I know I'm living with a child that doesn't want anything to infect the children. Even though I would have asked him to come and stay with him. So I left that night. I went the next day. The doctor said he's going to take me to the ballet. So I went to the ballet. The ballet said, since I'm a very young girl, that he's going to give me a small portion, that I should bring 20,000 naira. And my brother gave me just 15,000. So I begged the man and I told him my story. Then he said, okay, that he's going to give me the land for free, that they should just bury the child. So the place I was staying, I don't know how the landlord got to know that I had HIV. He said I should leave the house, that tenants are complaining that since we're sharing bedroom, that they might get infected. I was not like trying to beg him. I don't have any place to go. Then he pushed me out of the house. All these area boys, they pushed my things out of the house. I went to my brother's and my brother said he cannot accept me, that I should go and look for a place to stay. Then I went to meet a friend of mine, the one that helped me when my child was in the hospital. She gave me 25,000 naira. Then I talked to one landlord. Then he said, okay, that he's going to collect money for 6 months. It was 18,000 naira that I can be staying there. So I started washing clothes for people, because most companies I'll go, the end time I go there, they'll be like, you have to run a test. That's what they do now. You have to run a test. But based on the fact that I don't want them to know of my health status, I'll just leave there. So since then, I've been trying to go to different places to wash clothes. But some of them, they know of my health status, so they'll be like, no, I don't have any clothes for you to wash. It's only just one woman now that I've been washing clothes. I go there twice every week. She has 5 kids. Most times I go to bed hungry. Yes, because even though I want to buy there, like I want to collect on credit, no, he's willing to sell for me. Yeah, there was no time Mama told me that if you sell for me now, I want a payback. Getting this kind of help now is overwhelming for me.
She's now crying, but when her parents were talking to her, she was not listening. That is why, girls, please listen to your parents. They are your parents and they know the best for you.